is a great video talking about a rain garden. Let's check this out. This is a beautiful rain garden. I love it. Wish I saw more of these around.
Parking lot rain garden the other day, and I wanted to share it with you all. First, they use water-loving but drought-tolerant native trees.
Great explanation there. You know, depending on the area that you're at in the country, you need to use some drought-tolerant stuff in case there's not a lot of water. You want your plants to still survive.
These trees are able to withstand both the floods that come with large rain events and the droughts that come with being planted in hot.
Okay, you can see a lot of that cobble here. It's kind of oddly placed in that area, the rocks and stuff, but it is right there after that outfall in case water comes storming down real fast. To stop kind of eroding out the bottom of
sunny parking lot conditions. On the bottom of the rain garden, they use native sedges, rushes, and other water-loving but flood-tolerant species. They even planted a few.
Good point again in the bottom there, where you're planning on having a lot of water retained for quite a bit of time. You want to have stuff that can withstand having that water in there a long time, even if you're in a kind of a drier area.
Few pond cypresses and bald cypresses in there which can grow in standing water. Around the edges, they use native wildflowers and shrubs like blazing stars and bayberries. They could
great native wildflowers, native plants may not be the best looking things, but they are definitely going to work the best in your rain gardens.
Could have certainly added more plants in general, and some of the plants had deer browse issues.
Okay, I kind of disagree with that. This looks like there's plenty of ground cover there. I don't think that they need more plants at all. In fact, what we're looking for here is to promote maybe some reabsorption of this water into the groundwater. So I don't think they needed more plants at all. I think this is a great amount, especially because,
unfortunately,
and he's going to talk about this in just a second, but especially because of the riprap on the where the water's coming in.
Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, they had several entry points for water from the parking lot to drain into the garden. It's surprising to me how many parking lot gardens and tree pits are built above grade, which limits the amount of water that enters and usually leads to poor plant health. At the front of each of these entry points were large stones that slow the flow of water.
Here that referred to as riprap, and basically it's a very large cobble, very large aggregate of stones here. You can use kind of any type, but a lot of times they use river stones. But what that does is, as the water's flowing out of the parking lot into the rain garden, it slows it down so that it doesn't erode away at the bank of the rain garden. Flowing out of the parking lot into the rain garden, it slows it down so that it doesn't erode away at the bank. So that it doesn't erode away at the bank. It slows it down. It promotes, the water going very gently and slowly into there, and that's why you don't really need more plants in the rain garden that are going to soak up and take that water instead of allowing it to drain away or slowly reabsorb into the groundwater.
Water into the garden and allow for sediment and debris to pile up at the top. I saw this.
Exactly. Another way to keep it clean, right? Keep all that stuff up at the top instead of flowing into it. So great rain garden. I love it. Let's get some more of these.